Hello, hello everyone. It's Chalkin History with Shelly Kallach. I'm Shelly Kallach. If you see that red live box at the top left corner of your screen, then we are live. I should be pointing that way. You should see it up there. If not, say hello. You're checking out the replay. Let's see here. All right, we are rocking on Instagram. We are live on Facebook, and we are on YouTube. So thank you guys for following along. I appreciate you. We're gonna get this sprinkled out to a few places. We're gonna make something for Dad, Grandpa, brother, uncle, you know, anybody who's a golf lover in your life who happens to be a dad or kind of takes place as a dad for you, because Father's Day's coming up. So we're going to do some fun projects today. Let's see here. Hi, Mom. Hi, Colleen. How are you? We are going to give everyone a few minutes to hop on. So there is a massive lag from the time I go on to the time that my text people get their text saying I'm live. So we're going to just chill for a moment here. Okay. All right. Okay, got that off. All right. So say hello so I can see if comments are working. So I had bought these fun little waffle weave golf towels in various colors. I got black, this cobalt blue, a nice red, and a gray. And I thought we would have some fun with those tonight. Okay, we're going to use white ink. You can use whatever color ink you like. Light colors on your dark backgrounds is my suggestion. I feel like the white will show up very well on all of these, so we're just going to stick with white. You could probably get away with red or black on the red, maybe even red on the gray, or black on the gray, black ink that is. But keep it simple. Definitely keep it simple. All right, let's get the transfer. This is called the Best Dad by Par. I love this one. I actually really love all the components to this one. So it says a bad day of golf is still better than a good day at work. You got your golf clubs. You got a tee with a ball on it. And it says always wash your balls. So we're going to definitely do a combo of that one. This one says weekend forecast, golf with a chance of beer. I mean, come on. In golf, as in life, it is the follow through that makes the difference. That's a good one. And then this, you got a male golfer, and then it says Best Dad by Par. And this you would take off and you would kind of, you could set it underneath. You could put it over the body if you want to do that. You can layer it however you want. You can even do it up top. So we're going to kind of just take some different parts and pieces from this transfer, and we're going to make some fun towels. Okay. So let's go ahead and cut up these parts using our trimmers. Because they are great. They are ceramic coated. They are very sharp. and you don't get a sticky residue buildup, okay, when you're working with, say, stickers or anything that's has an adhesive to it, which is kind of nice. So we're going to just trim those up. I also have an ink mat underneath my towel. So just in case it does go through, it's not going to go like on my table or anywhere. Okay, we're going to cut this out. Last piece here. I think these are going to be fun towels. Okay, so that's that. We can put this away. So again, I'm only going to work with white today. White ink. Let's do this one first. I really like that one. So we're going to do this guy first. And because this is kind of in the corner, okay, so you clip this to their golf bag and it hangs. I'm thinking I want to put this pretty much in the middle, okay? So I'm going to kind of just kind of adjust this. Let's see. I think that looks pretty good, right? You know, they're not exact squares, so there is going to be a little wobbliness to it, if you know what I mean. It's going to be a little off center. So, hi Kathy, how are you? Thanks for sprinkling and sharing. I appreciate you. Okay. By par. And this is the beer. Okay. So let's go ahead. Now, when you're doing inking projects, and my dad loved his shirt, by the way. He loved it. I got a picture, so I have to share that with you guys, but he did love it. We don't want to fuzz our transfers, okay? You just want to put it right down on your fabric. Now, I feel like that's off center, but I'm kind of going through the middle of the transfer here. I'm going to try to kind of look at like the imaginary fold line, if you will. Okay, I think that's good. All right, this is a waffle weave. It's not terribly textured, so I think we're going to be okay, but we're going to really work that down. So you can take, you know, if you want to use your paste scraper, I would use this side, not the actual scraper side, but I would use the other side and really work that into the waffle weave. Okay, we don't want this to run at all. We want a nice print. All right, so I am really working that in, really making sure it's flat. You don't want any chance of bubbles or anything like that. Okay, no leakage. All right, I think that's good. I'm thinking that's good. Let's open our ink. Remember, our ink is a permanent ink. So if it hits the fabric, you kind of want to take it right away to you know, a stream of cool water, and that should get it out. All right, so we're just gonna ink this. It's just like chalking. You're still dragging it over the design area. All right, now I think our text message alerts just went out. I'm telling you, there is a massive lag. I almost need to time that a little better for you. Because sometimes Facebook notifications just don't do it. And I think they're making more changes. So it's a constant change, right? Everything is always changing with them. All right, so we Spread it over the design area. We are being very careful to stay on that transfer material. I just went off, shoot. Okay, let's pick it up. Check fingers, make sure nothing's going on there. And we're gonna peel up. Weekend forecast, golf with a chance of beer. Love it. See how that white pops? Now I'm gonna get a wipe. My wipes are pretty juicy. You'll see that there's some, I did get some outside of the design area. So I'm gonna just kind of scrub this real quick. We're gonna try to get that out. Before we heat set that. And then once you heat set it, it is totally permanent. Where's my water? Here. I'm gonna squirt this a little bit off to the side, get it a little more juicy, a little more wet. Sometimes if you just do the blotting technique, that works too. That worked much better up there. Okay, let's kind of fold this around. Get this wet again. Okay, we're just gonna blot the rest of this. I think I got it all. It's just wet now, so now I can't tell, but I think I did. It's just very, very wet. Okay, so see what I mean? If it gets on your cloth, or whatever textile you're working with, if you get it to water right away, you can pretty much salvage it, okay? So that's that. Let's go ahead and give it, I'm gonna give it a quick blast of air here. This is not heat setting it. This is just kind of speeding up the drying process. Now our ink mats and our trying to think what we call these working pads, they don't like heat so much. So just be careful you're not really blasting it with some hot heat, okay? But how cute is that? All right, so we're just kind of hitting it with some heat. Before I take it off the mat, and it didn't go through, so that's amazing. Okay, so I'm just going to let this, I'm going to fold this in half this way, and then again this way, and then we will let that dry. But how fun is that? Okay, that's towel number 1. Let's do gray next. I don't believe there's a front or a back side to this. So however, whichever side you decide to put it on. I'm gonna put it on the mat. This one I'm gonna do the words kind of going up the side. Okay. Pull that. You can pull it nice and tight if you want. I got these off of Amazon, so if you need a link, I could definitely get you a link. Otherwise, just Google or search, golf towels. And a lot of them are this microfiber waffle weave. I didn't really see any other ones. Okay, so I'm going to turn it a little bit. I think we're going to do the saying this way. Okay, let's do this one. I like the in golf, as in life, it is the follow through that makes the difference. I think we're going to do this one here. Okay, let's mark it. This is the by par, the best dad by par, and this is follow through. Okay. go ahead and remove it from the backer. Keep all your backer sheets because you'll need those to put these back on. And we're going to try to keep it on a certain line here. Keep it right here, I think. Okay. Okay, remember the other side of this, if you really want to get it down, make a good connection with that fabric. You don't want any leakage, no bubbles. Okay. It's Friday night. What's everybody doing besides watching videos? Squeegee loaded up. It's a little dirty. Let me go ahead and I'm going to just kind of wash up the top part where I'm going to grab because I don't want to get ink all over me. Again, permanent product. However, it is water soluble, as you saw. Okay. And then we're just going to go over. Try a different technique here. I'm not going to scrub it so hard. So we're going to just apply it, and I'm going to just pretty softly go over it. And I'm really going to pay attention to those edges so that I don't go off again. It's like, don't do as I do, do as I, or don't do as I do as I say, right? You really want to stay on that transfer. Okay. I'm going to get that excess off. Okay. Now, like I said, I'm not going to scrub or press too hard, but we do want to get that excess off. Okay. Unload it on in your jar. Okay, I think that looks good. Make sure you got all the spots. All right, let's do the peel to reveal. Check fingers, make sure there's no ink. And pull her off. There we go. I like that. Hello, Jenny Craft. J Jenny. Okay. Let's go ahead and just hit it with a little bit of heat here. We'll let it sit overnight. I'll heat set it so that it's permanent. We're just helping it dry a little bit. I kind of think it looks cool with that waffle weave. Okay. You don't have to get the waffle weave, of course. But I couldn't really find anything but. Okay, so we're just gonna fold that like this, let that dry. Let that sit. We're gonna put this over here. All right, number 2. Let's do number 3. Let's see, number 3. I definitely want to do always wash your balls. And I do like the golfer guy. Let's see. I think so. Yeah, I don't know if there's a front side. I guess this might be the front side. All right, let's see. Let's just get the corner down. Just get it on there, and then we'll move it around. You want it nice and taut on your ink mat here. Okay. Okay. Just trying to line it up here. So I think I'll do a golf ball there and have it say always wash your balls. I mean, you can't have dirty balls, right? That definitely affects the performance. Okay, by par. And I'm going to say ball on tee. This is always wash your balls. By par. Wash balls. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this off. Okay, that one's there. Does anybody tell me who is the golfer in your life? My husband likes to golf, and my son. I actually took lessons back in the day when we first got married, many moons ago. I took lessons and I played against my husband. And I think I beat him on one hole. So that was quite an accomplishment. Okay. Let's get this. My sons. Okay. Yeah, my son and my husband. And my brothers-in-law. Trying to think. My uncle. I think my uncle likes to golf. My aunt likes to golf. Yeah, I would be afraid to use the scraper side because I think that would, it would be my luck and it would rip it. So we're just going to use the duller side. My dad likes to golf, although he hasn't golfed in a long time. And he is doing so much better from like 2 weeks ago. It's amazing. Medications can really mess you up, you guys. If you feel bad on your medications, talk to your doctor. Don't assume it's something else. Medications can mess you up. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's as good as it's gonna get, let's be honest. Okay, let's get some paste or ink. Now this is a smaller transfer, so I'm gonna be really careful around that edge. Okay, I think the guys will like this one. They just laugh at stupid stuff like body parts. Oh, darn it, I got it on the towel. Right? Guys are just silly. Okay, let's get that off. trying to be super careful. Sometimes when you're super careful, that's when it happens too. Right? You try so hard, and then you end up doing it anyway. Okay, we can get it off though. Like I said, it's water soluble. Okay, let's get this one off. Always wash your balls. My gosh, how fun is that? That is just so fun. Okay, I am going to get this wet again. Hopefully it's not in the same spot that I have white ink. We don't want to spread that. And I'm going to do the blotting. I'm going to blot it first. See if it comes up by blotting. It does. You guys, you can get this off. Don't let it sit. Whatever you do, don't let it sit. And you will have success getting it up, okay? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna throw this out because I'm afraid I'm gonna get it on something. All right, ow, I put this hot burner on a plastic bag and it melted to it, so give me a minute. Well, that wasn't smart. Ouch, that's still hot. Still hot. All right, we're just gonna kind of lightly give that some warm air here. Remember, our work mats and our ink mats do not like hot heat. So I'm trying to keep it at a minimum. Okay. I'm going to not put that on a bag, plastic bag. Let's get this off. And then we're going to fold it in half this way. We're just going to let these dry overnight before we heat set them. There's your always wash your balls. Okay. And then last but not least, our cobalt blue. And I think I just want to do, we'll do the golfer, and then I think we'll do the words best dad by par. I'll have to buy another cup. Maybe I buy a white towel. Who wants a white towel? That gets really dirty. I'd like the golf bag. I do like that design too. And again, I'm going to do it on the corner because I feel like that wouldn't be, like the word going upwards on that other one, I felt, that felt right. But I don't think the golfer should be, I don't think the golfer should be on the side. All right, so let's lay that down. Keep it taut. Nice and flat, no little wrinkles or bubbles. Let's bring our golfer guy over. Let's see. We could do this. We could do the golfer. Best dad. Yeah, I don't know. I almost feel like it has to be put it at the top, or you could put it at the bottom. Let's put it at the bottom. So it'll say Best Dad by Par down here. And then we'll do the golfer on top. What do you guys think? You like that placement? Best Dad by Par. This is a golfer. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? I think that's what I want to do. Boy, I really like that golf bag too. Or at least the saying would be something cool. But you'd kind of have to fudge that one. That one kind of looks, you know, like that one's kind of, if you didn't do the golf bag, your saying is all not lined up. So that would bug me. I would have to center that on the word golf, and then these words would have to shift. So we're going to stick with this one for the last towel. Okay. Let's get this guy off. Center that. Although, let's see, what is the true center? Let's fold this in half here. Pinch. I'm going to turn it and pinch. Because I'm thinking it's, and then I'm eyeing it, totally eyeing it here. Overlap a little bit too. So if you need a link for this transfer and the ink and all that good stuff, there are links in the video description. It's called Best Dad Golf Towel. You'll see it there in the description. And then there's links to like the transfers, to inks, accessories, all the things that you need. If you don't already have like squeegees and that kind of thing. You'll want an ink mat for sure to keep everything in place. Actually, this paste scraper is a great accessory to make sure everything is down really well. And you want to use the dull end, not the scraper end, but the handle end, okay? We're just making sure there are no holes and no wrinkles. No chance of leakage. Okay. We do not want leakage. Because it's such a textured towel, the print will not be exactly perfect, but I like it. I like the roughness of it. Okay. Let's do this. We're gonna just smother it on the middle here. Work our way. Remember, we are gonna be super duper careful. If you are not sure of yourself just yet when you're inking, then go ahead and go around it with tape. You could use painter's tape. You could use our transfer tape. Block it off so that you're not going on the fabric on accident. But if you do, then you know you can get it off, right? I've showed you because I've done it. Okay. We're just coating all of the design with white ink. Okay. Come back over here, get some of that off. I'm gonna offload some of that excess here. That's just looking for an excuse to just go plop somewhere where it doesn't belong. Okay. All right, now I'm going to get some fresh up here. If you need me to put like a kit together, then go ahead and comment PAR, P-A-R, and I'll help you put together a kit. We can find some towels for you, get you the transfer and some ink. I would definitely go with a jar of ink if you're doing more than one towel. Otherwise, I think probably one ink single would do it if you're just going to do one towel. You would not have to get like a whole jar. But I will warn you, this is fun and addicting. So you're going to want to get that jar after you do your first inking project, because it's fun. It's so fun to make your own t-shirts and anything you can think of. Koozies, especially for the beach. Okay. All right, I got some on my fingers, so I'm gonna grab a wipe. Wash my fingers, let that sit a minute. So a thing also about our inks is they don't dry as fast, okay? So you don't, it's not like chalking where you gotta chalk it and get it off or it'll dry. This will stay wet for a little bit, so we're gonna wash our fingers so that we don't make a mess. And then we're gonna take it off. Oh, would you believe I had it on the top of my fingernail? Oh my gosh. Are you serious? I just have not had good luck tonight with my inking. Okay. Let's peel that off. Okay, that's stuck. Good. Good, 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 and good. Okay, let me wipe myself up again because it's all over. Are you guys as messy as I am? Please tell me yes. Look how that looks pretty cool though. I gotta admit, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, we're gonna get this guy wet. And I got just a little bit up here, so we're gonna blot that because chances are it just touches the surface. It doesn't really get into those fibers just yet. And that came right off, so. Proof, you guys, proof that it works. All right, let's get this dry a little bit. So when it hangs, this is the hanging part up here. It'll hang down and you'll be able to see the design really well. It'll be washable once it's heat set. So your golfer doesn't have to worry about that. And it'll really get imprint into that waffle weave. I think it's just, it looks so cool. Okay. I'm gonna put this over here. We're gonna close this up so that we can bring them all back over and take a peek. See which one. Oh, how did I get it down there? You guys, how did I get it down there? All right, let me get that last little bit off there. Not quite sure how that happened. I feel like I'm getting it everywhere, but maybe it's just the towel. Could be the towel. I think it's the towel. Okay. All right, let's get this off this one. And then we're gonna fold it at the top. Like I said, we're gonna let these guys dry overnight. We'll heat set them. Then they'll be all ready for our golfer. So we got that one. Best Dad by Par. We got Weekend Forecast with a chance of beer. We have Always Wash Your Balls. And then, of course, we got the one that's going up the side that says, in golf, as in life, it is the follow-through that makes the difference. What do you guys think? Do you think this is something that your golfer would love? Hi, Neva. They are on Amazon. If you need a link, I can send that to you. Otherwise, just search. I just searched golf towels, and a lot of them are this waffle weave. But let me know. Aren't those fun? Golf towels for dad, grandpa, uncle, brother, nephew, aunt. There are a lot of women golfers out there as well. So thank you so much for showing up tonight. I appreciate you. I hope you guys were inspired and have some good ideas going through your head now. If not, let me know. I can probably think of some more and help you. Otherwise, if you would like a kit put together, let me know that too. Go ahead and comment PAR, P-A-R, and we'll get together. We'll talk and we'll get a nice kit put together for you so you can do this as well. All right. I thought I saw a comment come back or through, but maybe not. All right, guys. Have a happy Friday night and hope to see you guys.